All right, so Stairway to Heaven, second half, measure page 44. We're starting there on the B section, measure 14. So check it out. That section of the song, everything moves up in range quite a bit. The right hand and the left hand. So let's start with the left hand. The left hand asks for A minor in root position. So we're going to do an A minor all the way up here. All the way close to middle C. Remember what we talked about last time? Feel free to use your pencils and draw a slash to make a slash chord for the inversion. So the next chord, for instance, is an E in first inversion. So that should be a E slash G sharp. And then C in second inversion is a C slash G. And then D in first inversion is a D slash F sharp. And then we have F in root position, G in root position, and A minor in root position. So let's play that again. I'm going to chunk it to just help you count. And I'm going to call out the chords ahead of time. This one more time. 1, 2, 3, A minor, going to E over G sharp, going to C over G, going to D over F sharp, going to F in root position for 4 counts, and going to G in root position for 1 count, and A minor, and that's for 3 counts. Repeat: A minor, E, C, D, F, second ending, G going to A minor. How'd that go? Kinda, sorta. Let's do that a couple more times. I'm gonna add the right hand to it. You guys stick with the left hand, and you don't have to chunk it. You can just hold it down. And we'll go really slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and repeat to 14. So now let's keep going. So the C section, check it out. The C section that starts on measure 18 has the exact same chords as the chords on the second line. Exactly the same chords. So let's go ahead and play from measure 18, and we're going to go try to get all the way to the end. So that line of measure 18 is the same as measure 6. The line of measure 22 is almost the same as the line 10, right? Or is it exactly the same? It's almost the same. The only difference is that instead of a D sus that goes to the D, it goes straight to the D. So it's exactly the same other than that, I think, as I look. And then the last line you see I put there a rehearsal mark B, even though it happened after C, because it looks exactly like B. It's the same line as B. So there isn't really a lot of new material here harmonically. There's new melody, but there's no new chord. So let's start from measure 18. 1. And by the way, your left hand is going to move down again to C in root position down here, below middle C. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have C, going to D in root position, F in second inversion, A minor in first inversion, C in root position, going to G/D, and here's your D sus that goes to D major. And then the next line, measure 22, C again, D, F/C, move one note in the middle for A minor, C in root position, D in root position, and remember F pedal means you're just going to play one note, the F, and that can be 1 octave or 2 octaves, up to you. And finally getting to the last line of the song, we're moving back up to A minor root position in the C, middle C area here. Right, so this is exactly the same as the line on measure 14. Ready, and A minor, E in first inversion, C in second inversion, D in first inversion, F in root position, 2, 3, 4, G, A minor. Did it all make sense? Sorta, kinda? Did he move too fast, too slow? Just fine? Alright, let's do the following. Let's go ahead and play from measure 14 all the way to the end with the repeats. I'm not going to call out the chords, but I'm going to play the melody, and that might help you keep track of where we are. I'll count 3 and play the pickup to measure 14. 1, 2, 3. Repeat to measure 14. Second ending. Now we're going to go to measure 18, so left hand moves all the way down. Going to the last line. Any questions?